Good night, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Oh yeah, I know. They got this microphone thing so high. I know. They must see they want a Roger Pendant. That must be MC or something tonight. God, this thing's so tall or something like that.
I went to a technical school. I went to Stevens Institute of Technology in Hoboken, New Jersey. And I was like, what, have you heard of the school? Oh, you went there? Oh, congratulations. What did you get your degree in? Failure. I understand. My degree's for sale if you want it. Just pay off the balance of my student loans. I will Photoshop your name into the degree.
Hi, I'm Ricardo Aleman. I'm a stand-up comedian from New Jersey, and my sister Dalia invited me out here to perform at this fundraiser for young performing artists. And it's beautiful out here in the Bahamas. How can I say no? And it was just such a wonderful crowd, and I'm just so glad how it went.
You know what they say? 40 is the new 30. I don't really need that one. You know, that one's just too... Give me something I can use. How about 205 is the new 180? Yeah, that would be great. More up my alley. How about 6 inches is the new 8.5? What do you say? Come on. Let's get that one going.
Hi everybody, this is Andy Pitts live from Dalia Feldman's backyard, as you can see. I decided to have a little fun with the gym equipment. We're right off of our show last night at Joker's Wild, which was amazing. And all the comedians were so excited to come down.
I didn't always wear glasses, man. But my whole life changed once my vision went back, you know. I had to get glasses. And after that, I was able to see things I could never see before, you know. Like prejudice. Really, I didn't know how much we prejudge people based on our appearances until I started wearing glasses. Because once I started wearing glasses, people started thinking I was smart, you know. They'd ask me smart questions like, I don't know. I ain't smart, I can't see. I didn't go to Harvard, I went to lens crafters.
Hello. I'm Kyle Grooms. You know. Hey, what's up? My name is Kyle Grooms. I'm a comedian from New Jersey, and I'm here in the Bahamas. Last night, we had, like 300 people, almost sold out to capacity, laughing, screaming. It was a good release. I felt good energy last night.
My name's Dalia Feldman, and I am the founder of the Grand Bahama Performing Arts Society, which started about 10 months ago when I got the idea that it would be great to bring professional performing artists to Grand Bahama to perform for our local audiences and have all the proceeds that we raise from those performances go back to Grand Bahama's own performing arts students. So I contacted some friends of mine who are very much involved in the performing arts and got them on board, and everyone's been so enthusiastic, and we've had our very first 2 productions in the last couple months.
I'm actually terrible at picking up women. I'm terrible. My problem is the girls I like to go out and dance, and I cannot pick up a girl at a dance club. It's not that I'm a bad dancer. I had a traumatic dancing experience as a child where I fell and I hit the concrete, like mouth first, like that, and I started to cry. But then I stopped crying because I found this really cool white rock on the concrete. It was my front tooth, which I got replaced with porcelain, but you really can't tell, except when I'm in a club under a black light. Oh, it's hysterical. Laugh it up. Now every time I smile, all my real teeth light up, the fake one in the front doesn't, and I look homeless. On top of that, I sweat easy. If I don't get a phone number in a song and a half, I'm a lonely, drippy mess for the rest of the evening.
Charity event that benefits young performers is right up my alley. I mean, there's no stand-up comedy school I could have gone to, even much less a scholarship program or anything like that. You know, I had to learn on my own time, on my own dime, you know, paying the bus tolls to get into the city every day, and I had no guidance, and, you know, had to pick up books and maybe read from that and talk to people, and if there's a system in place where anyone can can go out and learn, I'm all about supporting anything like that.
Part of being Catholic, you might know, is going to confession, which I don't think we should have to do anymore. I think now I should be able to take my sins, put them on a spreadsheet, email it. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Log on once in a while. Subject line would be like, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. See attached photos."
We were invited to come down by the Performing Arts Society, and it was a really supportive atmosphere. I think we had maybe 400 people there who were just, every single one of them that I talked to just said how starved they are for live entertainment here. So they were really, really nice as far as giving up the laughs. And I don't know how much money we raised, but it was a smashing success from what I could tell. And this is like a dream. Look at this. I mean, for a comedian to come down here and just be able to goof off for a couple days and donate, whatever services we can to a good cause. We had Ricardo Aleman and Kyle Grooms on the show, which was just two of my good friends. I got to come down and take a trip with them. And all for a very, very good cause.
When you wear glasses, people judge you. I went to Hollywood, they categorized me. They said that I was a non-threatening black man. Doesn't that sound like I've been de-negroized or something? Non-threatening black man, that sounds like I've been made safe. That sounds like if I approached you 12 midnight at an ATM machine, you wouldn't get scared. Right? You would turn, see me and go, "Oh, hey." Whew, I thought you were a real Negro at first. Thank God one of the non-threatening ones. I feel safe. Now I can count my money. 200, 300, 400. I'm just not afraid of you wearing glasses. You're like a Barack Obama. Barack. Barack, man. Barack is a great dude. He's a great speaker, man. A brilliant dude. Barack used words that make me go to Wikipedia, And one day he said filibuster. That freaked me out. What is filibuster? I looked it up. I still don't know what it is.
Our first production was the Tanis Gibson piano concert on January 5th. Tanis Gibson just kind of fell in our lap from heaven. She was visiting her sister here in Grand Bahama, and she's a professional concert pianist, and offered to give a free piano concert for charity. Free, by free meaning not charge us. However, we were able to charge tickets to come see her. And she performed at the Church of the Ascension to a very enthusiastic crowd. She gave a beautiful concert, very talented woman. And then the following day she gave a free master class to Grand Bahama's more proficient piano students, but lots of other piano students also attended that class, and we just got so much out of her performance. And from there we went to the other extreme, and we just finished bringing in 3 fabulous stand-up comedians from New York, one of which was my brother, who helped me find the other 2 comedians.
I'd like to try skydiving. I think that would be a lot of fun. They say that it's so exhilarating that some people have actually reported having an orgasm on the way down, which would be terrible for me because I tend to fall asleep immediately.
I'm thrilled to be supporting young performers, and at the same time, it's not easy to pull something like this off, especially to get comedians to come out. Even though it's a free trip to the Bahamas, the reality is we make our money on the weekends. We have to pay our rent like everybody else, and we're giving up a weekend. We're giving up a time to come out here and do this. So I was thrilled that I was able to get 2 wonderful headliners, Kyle and Andy, to come out with me and donate their time in exchange for a wonderful weekend in the Bahamas and a wonderful show with such an appreciative audience.
I love women with accents, too. Something about an accent I find real sexy. It be any accent, too. Haitian, Jamaican, Bahamian, ghetto. I love all those. No, I love the ghetto. Ghetto girls talk with their hands like they're doing sign language. But you don't know me. Deaf people are like, ooh, she mad. Latin women are cool. Like Latin women, Spanish speaking women. Is it any Spanish speaking women? Latin women. Y'all speak Spanish when you make love. Like, ay papi, qué rico. Me gusta papi chulo, sí, papi. That's some sexy stuff, man. I remember the first time I ever made love to a Spanish speaking woman, man, and she spoke Spanish. It sounds so smooth that I tried to speak Spanish back. But I don't know much, so I said the words I knew. I'm like, ooh, Feliz Navidad. Yo quiero Taco Bell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It pays my bills. I eat. Now, comedy to me is something we all need. You know, the world's in a weird place right now. There's, you know, weird things floating around or happening now, and comedy's a release.
To put some spice in the marriage, you know what I'm talking about. She decided that she was going to take one of those pole dancing courses where they teach you stripper moves. You guys got to understand, my wife is not, you know, she's totally not like that. So she learned all the stripper moves, but I was telling her she could never be a professional stripper because whenever she takes off clothes, anytime she takes off an article of clothing, she's got to fold it and put it away. Like, oh yeah, that's really going to be raking in the tips there, babe. Girls, girls, girls.
We had our wonderful comedy show at Joker's Wild, and honestly, I don't think I've laughed so hard in years. The whole audience just thoroughly enjoyed it. We packed in as many people as we could at Joker's Wild. I think there were close to 200, and we just got such wonderful feedback. The comedians gave such a fantastic show, and we really enjoyed it. So we're just very enthusiastic about all the things to come.
He can make anything sound promising. It's like, the time has come for change. A change in how we do things in Washington. A change for $1. Does anyone have change? For $1, 2 dimes, a nickel, 3 quarters. Get me some cigarettes. Now y'all know The Rock smoke. They say he got them dark lips, man. We are standing at baggage claim.
In the future, for the rest of the season, we have another classical concert planned for the end of April. We have a pianist and a flautist flying over from Nassau to perform and also give another master class for our music students on the island, and that's at the end of April. We're also planning a production involving our own talent, Ain't Misbehaving, in the fall, and a special members-only evening, which we're still in the midst of planning sometime this year before the end of the year. And we do need people's support. I mean, all of our funding comes from membership and sponsorship and donations, and people can join the Grand Bahama Performing Arts Society on different levels. You can become an individual member or family member, a sponsor, a patron, and we very much welcome corporate members as well.
Society is a brand new organization
that brings professional performing artists to Grand Bahama to perform for the public and gives all the proceeds back to Grand Bahama's own performing arts students. There really aren't a whole lot of opportunities for performing arts students on Grand Bahama, and this is a cause very dear to my heart. And I called my brother up about a month ago and I said, Rick, do you know any comedians who would like to come to the Bahamas in the middle of the winter to perform? And we can't pay them.
And they have to be clean.
And within a week, he found Kyle and Andy for us, and
It didn't take him a week to find me. It was an easy one. But this is what Dalia won't tell you, that the countless number of emails and phone calls and setting up our itinerary and working things with the hotel and the sponsor, and look at this. Look at what she created, you guys. This is amazing. They should have more stuff here.